In many people's eyes, movements like front and side splits often carry a certain air of showing off. Some people practice them merely to make a dance move look more impressive, or to post a photo on social media and collect a few compliments. But in reality, behind these flexible movements lies a wealth of long-term benefits for the body. Whether you're a dancer, an athlete, or simply an ordinary person, training for splits is not just about appearances, it's deeply tied to your health, mobility, and even injury prevention. Flexibility training is a slow and often painful journey. No one achieves the splits effortlessly, especially not in adulthood, when the elasticity of muscles and ligaments is far from what it was in childhood. The pain, the plateaus, and the constant setbacks discourage many people from continuing. But precisely because it's so hard to persist, achieving progress becomes all the more meaningful. Through flexibility training, the body undergoes a series of both external and internal transformations. Stretching for front and side splits targets nearly every muscle group in the lower body: the quadriceps at the front of the thighs, the hamstrings at the back, the calves, the hips, and the ligaments surrounding the pelvis and lower back. As these areas become more flexible, your overall range of motion and control improves significantly. For dancers, this translates to smoother, more expansive movements and more aesthetically pleasing body lines. For everyday people, increased flexibility means being able to perform daily activities, climbing stairs, standing up after sitting for long periods, bending to pick things up, more easily and safely. A flexible body reduces the likelihood of injuries caused by stiff muscles or joints, such as sprains and strains. Contrary to the common belief that flexibility is purely about becoming softer, people with good flexibility are actually less prone to injuries. This is because flexibility training gradually expands the range and stability of joints and ligaments. In everyday life or during intense physical activity, even when movements exceed your usual range, a flexible body can adapt and avoid harm. In dance, martial arts, fitness, and athletics, explosive movements like splits, jumps, and spins can easily cause ligament tears or muscle strains if the body lacks sufficient flexibility. Those who have built up this foundation can execute such movements with greater ease, higher precision, and less risk. Beyond movement and injury prevention, flexibility training has deeper effects on bodily functions. Few realize how significantly it enhances blood circulation. Long-term stretching accelerates blood flow to muscles and joints, improves oxygen supply to those areas, and helps flush out metabolic waste like lactic acid. This reduces soreness and fatigue after training, a key reason professional dancers and athletes place such importance on stretching as part of recovery. Improved microcirculation around the core areas, hips, waist, and legs, also alleviates issues like swelling, heaviness, and varicose veins, particularly for office workers who sit for long hours. Flexibility training doesn't just make muscles softer, it cultivates elastic, powerful muscles capable of both lengthening and contracting efficiently. Such muscles provide the ideal foundation for strength and explosiveness. Compared to those who focus solely on muscle mass, people who develop both strength and flexibility enjoy greater athletic performance, broader physical capabilities, and lower injury risks. For example, jumps and landings in dance may seem like a matter of strength alone, but in truth, flexibility is just as critical. Only with both qualities can movements appear light, controlled, and safe. There's also a profound psychological benefit to flexibility training. The process of mastering the splits is often filled with pain and self-doubt. Day after day of stretching, enduring the sting of muscles being pulled open, watching yourself improve little by little in the mirror, this journey builds not just physical capability but also mental resilience. One day, when the splits that once seemed impossible become effortless, the sense of achievement brings with it confidence and a renewed sense of control over both body and life. For dancers, this breakthrough can directly impact stage performance and career opportunities, as many advanced skills and poses rely on superior flexibility. Overcoming this physical barrier is like paving the way for the future. Stretching isn't just about the body, it's also a way to soothe the mind. During stretching, you're constantly negotiating with discomfort, regulating your breathing, and relaxing your muscles. This attentiveness to your body mirrors the calming effects of meditation or yoga. Those who stick with it often find themselves becoming more emotionally stable and mentally at peace, less prone to anxiety or being unsettled by minor frustrations. Psychological research increasingly shows that bodily tension correlates with mental stress. Stretching helps release both, leading to better sleep and alleviating anxiety or depressive moods. However, there are common misconceptions that should be avoided. Many believe that flexibility training is simply about pushing harder, but reckless stretching often leads to injuries like muscle strains or ligament inflammation, resulting in long-term damage. Everyone's natural flexibility varies, and progress shouldn't be forced through unhealthy comparisons with others. The right approach is gradual and mindful. Effective flexibility training should include proper warm-ups to raise muscle temperature and reduce injury risks, a combination of dynamic and static stretches to prepare the body and improve flexibility, balanced training on both sides of the body to prevent imbalances, and steady breathing throughout to avoid unnecessary tension. Post-exercise stretches are also essential for aiding recovery. Splits and similar flexibility feats are never achieved overnight. They require time, patience, and persistence. But once you've mastered them, the transformation goes beyond your body. Your body becomes freer and more agile, your demeanor and state of mind evolve alongside it. The unique joy of when the body opens, the mind relaxes is something only those who stick with it can truly understand. So whether you're a dancer, a fitness enthusiast, or simply someone aiming for better health, it's worth starting today. Give yourself the time and commitment. The future you will thank you for the effort you put into stretching today.